not even done with the national anthem, and Bolts is on the board. Wild Wild Wet, the #1 seed. Quarterfinals. We got Miyagi Do gang on the other side, but a quick strike for Wet. Let's see how they respond. They've been so dominant this entire season. Undefeated in the regular season, 4-0 in their first round playoff match. I know they've been having a lot of fun this season as well. This pass center to Dilly, and Dilly! There was a couple defenders there, but he has enough oomph on it to get it through. Good pass from Bolts, credited with the assist. Bolts already with the score and a pass. 2-0 Wild Wild Wet, and we haven't even called the name of the person who might be the best on the team. Best on the field might be a little premature. I haven't seen Miyagi-Do play yet. And they go bar down. Does Peter leading the gang, and we're 2-1. Good response from Miyagi-Do. Nice touch here from Peter. Actually, I know Peter. Peter. Hold on, I think I have some. I don't know him that personally, but I think I have some inside information on some disgusting sandwiches he eats. Perhaps. So 2-1, taking down to the 4-minute mark. Here comes Bolts. Out of the corner, no pass or shot for him. Bolts, quick turn. Catches. Good control, good speed, and he drops down to the 50. Touch. Obama can't slide it over enough, and here goes Bolts again with the turnaround. Billy was talking about buying that pack. What, the pack that he has right now? Oh, what is it, the Lewis Hamilton? I know what the probably meant here. So down to the 3-minute mark now, and quick action early on. I see Obama there on a bump on the front post, but the ball never follows up. This might be trouble. Let's see Obama. Look at the shadow, gets past him, and Bolts helps out with defense, back post. So again, after we have the initial wave of offense, things have settled down. We look more evenly matched here. I think that was Dilly, sent it over to the other side. Obama, some trickeration, pass to Dilly. Dilly shoots wide, and here comes Peter off the wall. There we go with the boost. And Obama off the wall. It looked like there was a defender, so here comes JW. He puts it up high, kind of in no man's land. Obama says return to sender. And Flarman trying to adjust to the play, but it's Wild Wild Wet up by 2. Peter collects it. I'm gonna go into my Discord DMs and get to the bottom of this sandwich issue. And Obama, his second goal, I believe. Touch from Dilly, beats, what is it, Flarman? It is Flarman. And Obama's on the board again, 4-1, a minute 26 remaining here in game 1. So all playoffs are a best of 7. Let me know how you feel about it, chat. I have mixed feelings. Oh, I left to get a drink and they scored again. Bless. Peter. And the demo.
Phil look like he dead.
Out of the corner, you see Dilly and Obama. Just go back immediately. Almost like we have 3 player coaches on the field for Wild Wild Wet. Bolts, 1 touch, 2 touch, but Peter denies him midair. JW trying to negotiate with Peter. Peter collects it. Dilly to the corner. Boost. Barman to the ceiling. JW sends a high shot. Warp sneaks it underneath.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Wild Wild Wet still enjoying a comfortable 2-goal lead. And 30 seconds to go. Obama fakes a reset. Bolts puts it against the sidewall. Bolts tries to follow up. And Dilly keeps the pressure on. Barman drops it down. Obama trying to maybe waste some time here. Goes for the fake. And it looks like this will end 4-2. When is it? Hold on. 5-2, excuse me. Dilly with his second goal and a lot of love to go around for Wild Wild Wet. Obama keeping pressure. It's how you make a statement. Wild Wild Wet with the game 1 victory in decisive fashion. Dr. Dilly is an actual doctor, our game 1 MVP. Two goals, 3 assists, 1 save, and 5 shots for the doctor. We'll head into game number 2 with both teams ready. Okay, and I did confirm. Hold on here. Okay, I'm sorry, Chad. I know I'm supposed to be commentating Rocket League, but Peter eats some crazy sandwiches. There's one, but the DMs don't say it. I went to the DMs. This is from February 19th, 2021. I remember that he eats questionable sandwiches, but we didn't talk about it specifically. So let's get back to the action. 0-0. Floored man! Was that upper 90? He said here, how do you like this for a knuckle sandwich? Good pass from Peter. And Flarb with the accuracy. Miyagi up by 1. Obama's car looking clean as fuck, to be honest, though. Let me see here. I like it. I like it. Is it eye-catching? Dr. Dilly. Coming around. And Flarb hits it up to the ceiling. Drifting to the sidewall. Miyagi gang looked a lot more fast here in this game too. Obama beats 1, and JW positions very well on his pre-jump. Peter with 100 boost. Taking time and he'll get 50. JW goes high. And a shot! And what a save! Peter on the rebound, and Dilly will save again! And Wild Wet. Hard to score on in the early going, but do find themselves trailing. And my early assessment is that this team does lean on Peter. Very interesting to see the role that he's... Hold on. Bolts tries to redirect it. I'm not sure if that's what Dilly called for. Looked like a miscommunication to me. Dilly turns and is saved by Peter. Dilly in on the Bolts assist. Bolts sidewall, JW, everyone pulled out from the net for Miyagi-Do gang, and we are tied 1-1. And now that you mentioned it, I mean, both teams are looking tough to score on at the moment. Peter beats one, but runs into the doctor. Bolts drops to death. Flarman, what engine noise is that, Izzy, that we're hearing there? That's for Peter. 2 to beat, gets one, and Obama. Obama be nimble, Obama be quick. Gets up to make the challenge. Peter trying his hand again and misses the reset. Hang on, I gotta turn it up. Is that a it sounds like a helicopter, but I don't, you know, I never know how these things are profitable for Frito-Lay. Bolts touches. Flarman to the glass. Obama. Touches Bolts to the corner and tries to center the ball, but forgot the ball. And here's the demo again.
I'm gonna wreck it!
JW can't touch. Bolts puts it to the corner and a big booming clear to the blue side, and JW in prime position to handle it. Doesn't get much.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Fun fact, if you stay in the air for like 10 seconds with a helicopter engine sound, it plays Flight of the Bumblebee. That's not true. Is that true? No. Bolts is gonna trust the crossbar on that one. Great field presence, field awareness. And Obama gets in the way at center field. Dilly sends it to Obama. Obama sends it back to Dilly, but Dilly turns away, and I'm surprised he wasn't able to make that play. Obama is daring someone from Miyagi-Do to challenge it. Bolts almost chips it in, and Dilly a step too late to the play. 14 seconds remaining. Good touch by Obama. Hold on. They go demo. They go aggressive. Does Miyagi-Do. A bit of a power play, if you will, but does not pay off, but it does not lose them the game either.
Fight!
AW touches. I thought that looked a little risky. Obama to the center, and Bolts reads it the whole way. Look where he comes from. Dilly tests out the defense. Flarman touches, and Bolts comes from the other side of the field. He knew the opportunity, and a quick strike in overtime for the Wild Wet advantage 2-0 on the series. Dilly turning in another MVP performance, 418, 1 goal, 2 saves on 5 shots. Dilly keeping the pressure. 6 shots total for Miyagi Dogang. And now that I'm looking at it, both teams have 6 shots. It's just a matter of follow-up team synergy where Miyagi Dogang seems like maybe they're going 2 at a time at most on their offensive sequences. And it's all hands on deck for Wild Wild Wet. And that might be the recipe. Kickoff. No touch from JW, and Obama will double touch. Maybe not a double, but definitely with the wall read. And 1:05 seconds, but from what we've seen over 2 games, you know, a little over 2 games, is that if they're just playing, if they're knocking the ball around, jockeying for position, offense, defense, both these teams are having a hard time scoring on one another. Look at Peter. But on those quick strikes, on those kickoff plays, seems like Wild Wild Wet has a recipe that they like. It has served them well so far this series. Down to 4 minutes, and let's see. From everything I know about Wild Wild Wet, they're not gonna rest on their laurels with a 1-goal lead. They're gonna keep pressure, keep offense going. Obama touches. He's behind everyone. Bolts to finish, and Bolts to make it his first goal of Game 3.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Dr. Dilly reads it out of the corner. Peter, corner, out, and Obama's the first one on it. Obama looking for the read. Dilly sends it wall, ceiling. Bolts looks so good tonight. And what a counter for Miyagi Dogang. Bolts, it was the shot was set up for Bolts. He comes a little soft to the paint, and Flarman turns it right back on them and scores their first of Game 3. But as I was saying, Bolts looks so good. He looks like he belongs with Dilly and Obama. Some may think maybe Bolts included that he was maybe punching out of his league. But when you see plays like that, it's hard to make the case.
That's how it's done, son. That's how it's done, son.
3-1 now. Almost down to the 3-minute mark. Comes Bolts off the wall. And Dr. Dilly with goal number 4. Bolts off of the assist. Here comes Dilly.
The doctor is about to operate.
And 3W leads by 3. Peter shoots high and needs a rebound. That's what I'm talking about there. That should go on the stat sheet as a shot. Don't quote me on if it did or not. But he needed some support there. A patient player just waiting could have scooped that in with relative ease, and that's what was lacking. Here comes Obama. Gets underneath JW, can't get through Peter. And Flarman is waiting at front post. Now up to the field, good rotation. Obama sends it up to Bolts. Bolts shoots high to the backboard, and Dilly Tries to drive it in, but Flowerman makes the save. Obama tries to lay a bump on JW. He might have got a piece of him, but hold on. JW still drives offense. And Dilly almost finds some room to work with. Look, Dilly has the Lewis Hamilton pack with the... What wings are those? Peter for his first of game number 3. Flowerman passed it up into the outlet. And Peter goes up for 90. Peter has looked good himself all series long, just hasn't translated that effort to a win quite yet. Pinch from Obama and Dilly. Obama back out. Dilly and Flowerman get tied up. And Peter's going for it all. Obama right where he needs to be. And collects another save. That's for the back wall. Dilly drops it down. Obama beats a couple defenders, driving it through. He sees the shooter and can't get it over. He had defenders hanging all over him. About half a minute left in this one. Obama to the corner. And nobody home for that one. It was well defended. Can't blame someone for not going. Bolts maybe going a little conservative here. 2-goal lead for Wild Wild Wet. Here's Obama. Let's see how smart he plays it here. Obama on the keeper. Dilly popped up. This could be goal number 3. Flowerman drops it down. Dilly says no. Peter sends it wide. Another 2-goal victory. For W-Dub. And Bolt's now our MVP. 2 goals, 1 assist, 4 shots. 9 shots for Wild Wild Wet, 4 saves from Miyagi Do Gang. And yeah, if they wanted to focus on defense and being a little tougher on their outside their goal, they achieved that, but didn't score as much on the other side. Here it is, match point comes early for Wild Wild Wet. So no quick strike for either team, and here's a demo.
Ref, what is the call? Something for crying out loud. He almost took his arm off.
Obama pops up. He gets smashed in the mouth. And Bolts shoots it over JW 1-0. Wild Wild Wet. And Izzy will call that the quick strike. It's quick. Pretty quick. Not off the kickoff, but quick indeed. Peter trying to corral it in the corner. Looks like he's in trouble. As Wild Wild Wet starting to bear down on him. He'll lose possession. Flowerman takes it over. Dilly to the other side. JW up the field, and Obama wanted to turn around. Dilly on a 50. That looks like it's on, and Obama says no. Peter will not be denied. We are tied 1-1. And no one really looking. You see the 50 sort of pinches out into a shooting lane, and neither Dilly or Bolts were able to address it. Dr. Dilly out of the corner. Obama down the field. Hold on, let's see who wants to touch it. Obama tries to get the read. Dilly can't touch it. Flarman in the corner with Obama and Bolts, and no one's home for that one. Flarman might have caught them peeking in the backfield, and Bolts says no. Good quickness, good adjustment from Bolts. You can play that shallow defense. Hold on. 50 up, Flarman and Obama by themselves, and Obama's behind the play.
También se prepara este Mangranero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
Ojo, Cristiano, Cristiano del área, sigue Cristiano. ¡Gol!
And Wild Wild Wet jumps ahead. Touch out the ceiling. Obama sends it up. Bottom of the corner. Flarman peels it back. No touch for Peter. JW comes screaming up, and had that been on target, that would have been a score. Good demo there.
Again now.
Bolts will collect the ball. JW will take his lunch money. Boost seems like an issue now. Bolts gets the save and beats the rebound shooter. Dilly goes underneath, beats the defender. On the wall, Peter in the corner. JW trying desperately to get it to the opposing corner, and a lot of action here. Bolts touches, good read up the wall. JW sends it away. Hold on, Peter! Peter was just hanging around. What you doing? Who, me? Nothing. Just hanging around. Peter, I'm not sure if that's how they drew it up, but pass comes off the wall. Peter right where he needs to be, and we are tied 2-2. Obama shoots. Obama. I thought Obama might have ruined the shot here for Dilly, and I guess he did. But Bolts comes up, and that's what we're talking about. When Wild Wild Wet is on offense, you have to account for all of them. It's not just the shot, it's not just the rebound. Usually it's that third man coming up making a play that you also have to account for. If you double commit on defense, it's pretty much in your net by the time it's all over. Wild Wild Wet up again by 1. So this is quarterfinals. Winner goes to semis. Loser goes home. And it is match point right now. Wet looking for one more victory here tonight. The touch from Peter, can't double, but JW. Car looking clean. Shot looking cleaner. And we are tied 3-3. Peter gets enough on it. I thought that was headed in there. Incredible save for Peter. Barb pops it up. Dilly was thinking pass. I'm not sure if it was Obama or Bolts, but neither were in a prime position for it. Obama turned away on the play. This is, oh, you think, maybe, we'll see. Out of the corner. And it looked like, hold on, this might be trouble here. For Wet, nothing doing. And maybe our second overtime. Of the series. Hold on, not if Bolts has anything to say about it, but JW gets in the way and we do get OT.
Fight!
3-3. Miyagi Dogang trying to avoid a sweep here. Bolts into the field. Floorman chasing it down. Dilly hanging on him. And Dilly retreats. Obama's up in the air. Obama gets beat. And Floorman takes advantage. I thought Obama was in the air pretty early on this one. And he can't make the adjustment. Gets a minor bump. But Floorman has some food in there. I don't know if that's an omelet. Something in his pick. Gamer pick, profile pick. Series is at 3-1. And Wet misses a sweep opportunity. Peter, our game 4 MVP, 474, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, 4 shots for him. 13 shots total for Miyagi-Do. Let's get set up here for game number 5. Na. Mama touches to the corner. And let's see if Wet changes their play now that they've missed an opportunity to sweep, to end the series, to punch their ticket to the semifinals. Let's see how they respond. Miyagi Dogang with new life. They've kept these games close. 2 overtime games. Couple possessions on each. But now finally get their first win as Dilly comes alive. Assist from Bolts.
The doctor is about to operate.
Four minutes, 20 seconds left. Heyo. Obama with 100 boost. He's trying to eyeball Dilly. I see the cam. And Dilly not positioned great for it. Bolts tries to do it alone. Goes back to Obama. JW just throwing his shoulder into the fray. High shot from Bolts, but a great try. And Bolts has had, I think, at least 2 preset changes here this series. Might be feeling the pressure. I was surprised to see his dominance so early. Obama gets it over. I see Dilly in the neighborhood. Dilly to Bolts someone, and they're both there. And Obama will come away with the goal.
Give me a hell yeah!
Love the clip. He's waiting for me to compliment him. Dilly off the ceiling, and he'll go for the pitch on the ground. The doctor is about to operate.
Oh my God, he on X Games mode.
And that is tough to defend. I think we've all been in JW's shoes. You're right where you need to be pretty much. You're on the goal line. You see what they're trying, but you think they're not gonna hit it. They're not gonna hit it. And sure enough, it just zooms past your face into the net. Barman and Miyagi-Do respond. 3-1. 3:27 remaining. Dr. Dilly to the corner. No touch, and Peter with a save and a clear. Good touch from Flarb. Good reaction. Good speed from him. Obama touches. And misses off the wall, does Obama. He's going to want that one back. Bolts gets up for the challenge. Obama to shoot it. And Flarman is able to get the touch. Peter drops it down. Dilly lying in the weeds. Obama rotates back ball side. He goes up to address it. Obama might be rushing the action a little bit here. I thought that might have been Dilly's ball. I mean, pending comms. Maybe if Dilly called him to it. Touch here for Peter. Obama pops it high. Bolts tries to waterfall it. Falls clean. But Dilly relies on patience. Touch from Flarman. Peter off the wall. That will be shot, but JW puts it in the corner instead. Obama trying to stay on it. If he was driving a limousine, he probably would have had it. Let's see if Bolts is able to manufacture a waterfall, and he does again. Dilly goes for the challenge that time around. Bolts lining up the shot, sends it to the corner, back to himself, and is able to make the read and slot it in. 3-1 still. Peter looking for a demo and gets it. Taking down to 60 seconds in this contest. Match point for Wet still. Off the ceiling. Obama touches. Obama with a great pass. Bolts collects it, and JW with a gnarly 50 going the other way. There is time. They can make a comeback, but they have to start scoring at least one. And instead they get scored on. 4-1, 24 seconds remaining. Obama with a fantastic footwork in the midfield. Beats a defender, gets it down to Bolts. Bolts hand fighting with JW to the net. And it looks like Wet has secured the victory. Let's see these last 20 seconds. Crowd's counting it down, and this is it. And 0 seconds on the clock. Wild, Wild Wet are our victors. And Dilly, his third MVP performance, 2 goals, 1 assist, 5 shots. And 10 shots total. Yeah, Wet was bringing a tremendous amount of pressure here. Oh my God, with this. This works. Wet gets it. What up, Izzy? Are you warm? You ready for your Who are we interviewing? We're interviewing Dilly. But I want to message Peter. I don't know. I guess it would help if I actually called Dilly, huh? Dr. Dilly.
What's up?
What, what do you have? Do you have work tomorrow?
Yeah, man.
Time.
Early morning. Got some plastic surgery.
Sounds awful. What time?
I think she starts at 7:30.
Dang. Yeah, you usually start typing in the Discord pretty early in the morning.
Yeah, I get up at like 5 or so my time.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, on a scale of 1 to 5, how would you evaluate your guys' performance?
3.
3. What could you guys have done better to get those extra 2 points?
We just felt totally disconnected the whole time, but it ended up working out. Just some individual performances and sweeping up on each other was enough to catch the other team off guard. If they don't know what you're doing, and we don't know what they're doing, it's hard to read.
Sure. Yeah, they played you pretty tough. 2 overtime games. That obviously then they get the win. Did you guys strategize, change anything, or just try to settle down?
Not really. We just kind of got complacent game 4, and then just let them get the demo happies, which were good decisions by them,
Okay.
but ended up
So I
getting countered.
have Bolts in the chat. What would you rate Bolts' performance over the season 1 to 5?
Probably 4.
Okay, that's pretty strong, Bolts.
It would probably be maybe a little bit less because he spends most of his time either dunking me or scoring own goals. But
he was clean today. I thought.
it wasn't too bad today.
um, yeah, you guys look pretty good to me. So I don't know how much you spoke to Peter. Is Peter the captain for them still?
I hadn't talked to any of them really. We'd like established what the game was going to be last Monday, and I haven't talked to him at all.
Okay, so
Peter did say that you were the goat though, so clearly he's confused.
no, he knows. So I casted him back in 2021. And we found out on stream, I think someone in the chat called him out, that he eats banana and mayonnaise sandwiches.
That's interesting. I would actually venture to say gross, but
And
how does one even discover that that's a combination that you want?
right, yeah, it's like what were you cooking, literally? He swears by it, he sticks by it. I appreciate him being a good sport because I saw his name right when he scored his first goal in this series. I saw his name and I saw his gamer pick. I was like, oh my god, that's Peter. And then I went to look in our chat history, our Discord chat history for clues, and we didn't say the sandwich specifically, so I messaged him after the game and he up with that. I have a friend from
I want to
Maine.
try it now.
Right, I have a friend from Maine that swears by pickle and peanut butter
Peanut
grilled.
butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is pretty good.
Okay.
I worked with somebody back in the day that liked to eat those, so I tried it once, but it was actually pretty good.
That's what I keep hearing. It sounds awful.
It has to be the bread and butter pickles, though. You have to have the sweetness.
Okay, I think I heard opposite, but I don't think I'll be trying it. Anything else from you, Dr.
Nope.
Billy, before we get out of here?
Don't think so. I'm just trying to navigate how to enter this damn games in the website. It's not very user friendly, but thanks for picking up the cast.
Of course. Hey, really quick, Obama's saying that Billy doesn't pull punches. So what would you rate Obama's 5?
Probably a 4.
Okay, little 4 boys. All right.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on the win. I thought you guys would have had
Appreciate
a
it.
bye last, but I guess you did play.
They didn't do any buys for some reason.
Well, it looks like everything's
I
filled.
think
You had enough people
Yeah,
to not.
I think there was exactly 16 teams or
Right.
whatever.
Okay.
The
So, yeah.
falls are always lighter, so I think that's just how it panned out. Everybody made the playoffs.
Bolt says they never do, but Bolts would be incorrect in